Okay, so as I promised before, let's make the first bass sound. So I'm going to open a new MIDI track with Serum on it, like always. Okay, and on oscillator A, I want to use a simple sine. So basic shapes, sine, cool. And in the second oscillator, I want to go with a little crazier, but not too much crazier. You know, just a few extra harmonics that we will be able to use up as a frequency modulation kind of thing. So let's choose FM from B and crank up this to 2 octaves and 7 semitones. Now this will give a very nice harmonic to the sine wave, but don't forget to use an LFO shape to modulate the FM, like what we always do. Okay, so drop it on FM from B, something like this. Of course, click on trigger mode and 1/8, so make it faster. Cool. All right. So what I want to do is use a filter. So we don't need the level. Okay, but this sounds a little weird. So let's crank back the octave on oscillator A to -2. Cool. And let's use an HP filter. So we are going to make it like a little talky. All right, now let's go to the fix. Let's add distortion to it. Hyperdimension. So this will act like a little reverb. And that is completely fine. This is what I'm going for. And it automatically stops. So this is the best way to create this reverby kind of sound, but without the headache of automating the reverb tail. Some extra voices with the chorus and some slight reverb to the end. Very, very tiny touch to it. Okay, let's add an EQ because the sound is done. And of course, we will need the sub. And that is going to be very, very simple, I would say. Let's make some cut on the very highs. All right, so let's call this bass 01 and let's duplicate it without the EQ and let's make this the sub. Okay, so no need all the filters, not the FM, neither the modulation, hyper, so no need any of these. Okay, and what we are going to do here is add a very weird kind of pam sound or groove. All right, one more time. And the fourth should break this monophonic melody. It's not even a melody. And let's drop it to A sharp. That's it. Okay, cool. So let's make the notes even shorter. Okay, so we had to adjust the distortion on the sub because it just didn't cut through the mix. So with higher overtones, we can solve this problem. Anyway, so the main theme is done. We are going to continue building up this thing in the next video, adding variations to this bass.